Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers has been splitting his rent and getting a ton of flack for it online. In this video, we're going to talk about why I think this is an amazing idea, and as a former professional athlete, I think it's super important for players to consider living expenses when it comes to playing in a new city or playing in a city full-time, especially as they're getting started. I'm Mike Ouzas. I'm a realtor in the Greater Toronto area. If you ever want to book in a call with me, click on that first link in the description down below. So over on Sports Illustrated, it says 49ers Brock Purdy details frugal lifestyle habits driven by rookie contract salary. He's been getting a ton of flack for this online. Once thought of as Mr. Irrelevant, but he was a former 7th round pick. The second-year QB's lifestyle is yet to catch up to his newfound fame. So following a breakout rookie season, he entered the 2023 season playing on a rookie scale $870,000 a year salary, placing the ex-Iowa State standout in less than ideal financial situation living in San Francisco, the third most expensive city in the United States. There was an interview on the NBC's Today Show, and he asked about what is the reality for him at home. He goes on to say that he still has a roommate, one of his offensive linemen, and they are splitting the rent. He also drives a Toyota Sequoia, and other than that, keeps things pretty simple. As a former professional hockey player, I know what it's like to change cities pretty often and how hard it is to find rent. I also know that it's really expensive to find the rent in the downtown cores of these major cities. I also wanted to mention that these players are typically looking for fully furnished, all-inclusive rentals, which are very hard to come by in a lot of the major city centers. Not only are they hard to come by, they're also extremely expensive, and splitting the rent with another player could be a great option to save $10,000 to $20,000 a season, let alone a year. So we jump over to rentals.ca and we look at the city of Toronto. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is just over $2,600, while the average rent for a two-bedroom apartment is just over $3,400. Now, if we keep in mind adding in furnished and parking and all-inclusive, let's call it $3,000. This number for a two-bedroom is somewhere around the $4,000 mark. So it's really easy to do the math. So if you're a player and you have a $3,000 a month rental plus your utilities, hydro and cable internet, things like that, versus sharing that rent with another player at $4,000 a month, now your rent goes to $2,000 each player. You also get to split on all the bills. When we do that math, you'd be saving about $1,000 a month per player for the entire year. So that's $12,000 a year. And if you live with that player for 2 years in a row, that's about a $24,000 savings. I think it's actually a great idea to split the rent with another player, or if you're not a player and you're looking to split the rent with a friend, it's a great option in the city of Toronto. It could save you about $1,000 a month per person, and that goes a long way, especially when it comes to saving up for that property that maybe you're looking to rent on your own in the future. So I don't blame Brock Purdy, and I think more players should think smartly when it comes to the rent that they're paying each month in the new city that they're playing in. I'm Michael Ouzas. Thanks for watching.